Hi, everyone. My name is Lily Tryman. I am the president of the Norwich Women's Club. We are the ones that bring you the concert series. We're the ones that bring you a whole bunch of other stuff, like the Nearly New Sale, the Spring Gala, Coffee and Conversation, the Book and Author Luncheon, a whole bunch of other things. We raise a lot of money during the year, and we give it right back to the Norwich community in the form of scholarships and in the form of community project grants. If you've walked on the trails, if you've had a kid at MCS, if you have put a child, well, off to college, you're probably familiar with something that we've done. Over there on that table is a brochure about the Women's Club. If any of you women out in the audience feel like joining, please pick up a brochure, find me, talk to me. I'm happy to answer any questions. But tonight, we're here to honor a very special person to Norwich, and I don't know where she is. Linda Cook. Please come up. So every year we honor a Citizen of the Year, and this is someone who normally gets an entire gala to themselves. We all dress up, we come out, we do an auction to raise money, and we honor our Citizen of the Year. Last year, things happened. The week before the gala, things happened. So Linda has been very patiently waiting to get her Citizen of the Year award, and we are delighted to have her here tonight. So there are other moving parts to this award. We also need our Ledyard representative, because part of the award, I know, I'm gonna let you speak. Yes, we do. Oh, well, sorry, we also need the Historical Society oh, there we are. Come on up. We're gonna do the giant check presentation, and then I'm gonna speak for a little bit, and I'm gonna give Linda a chance to maybe speak for a little bit too. Do either of you want to speak at all? Okay. So our Citizen of the Year gets a $500 Ledyard Award, which she is giving to the charity or the nonprofit of her choice in Norwich. And this year, that nonprofit is the Norwich Historical Society, with Sarah Rooker here to accept the check. So everybody please get together as close as you're willing to and smile. Big round of applause. I can yell real loud, but I'm gonna not do that.
Oh, photo.
Now is your chance to get a photo of this historic moment. So while we're doing photos, I want to just talk to you guys about Linda. If you are new to the town, say a pandemic refugee here, these concerts happen 3 times a summer, and you're gonna find Linda pretty much everywhere you go in Norwich. So I have a list because I couldn't remember it all. Linda Cook is a lifelong resident of Norwich, apart from college. You stop me if I get anything wrong, okay? Okay. She is an EMT, the fire captain, or these are things she has done, not necessarily right now. Select board member and chair at one point, fire warden, lister. She coordinates care for the elderly and homebound of Norwich, which, as you can imagine, this year was a big deal. She works the Nearly New Sale and the Rummage Sale every year. She works with the Grange to organize the everything. The Boy Scouts and the Haunted House for Halloween, which, if you have small children and Halloween happens this year, you can request different levels of scary. This is critical. So I think this is what I have on my list, but I'm sure there are other things that you've done for Norwich, and I can't thank you enough for all of the hard work you've put into this town, and I'm going to turn this over to you. Okay, can you hear me?
I think she was reading over my shoulder because she's given some of my speech already. My family has been here since the 1700s, clear out at the end of New Boston Road. They didn't come into town for a while. They thought it was too far. I want to thank the Women's Club and all of you for coming tonight for this activity. It's great to see we can get together, be safe, and have fun. So I'm really glad it's outside instead of inside. The Norwich Historical Society will be the recipient, as she has said, of the donation, and it's to go into the Educational Program Fund, and there are lots of programs over there. If you're not sure what history was like in town, come over there and check it out. It's wonderful. There's a part of history that I'm going to give you part of it, and I'll see how many, if any women's club would like to add to it or not, but you'll get the second part later. At some point back around 1914, the Women's Club gave funds for buying lights for Main Street. And I believe he was the minister of the Congregational. They did a rewiring in there. So there was wiring for the project, which was really nice. And the Congregational Church actually put up the holders for the lights. And the lights went on the street. The second part of the story will come to you at some point, hopefully through the Historical Society. They're not aware of it yet, but I know the answer and what happened to the lights. And maybe some of you will find out what happened. So wait and see. The Norwich Historical Society and I welcome you to Norwich, whether you've been here one day, 1 year, or a lifetime. Find your place in the community, at the pool, at a sitting place, wherever, your home, where you can find good inspiration that keeps you in a positive, energized, going forward. And then would you take and help us keep the community strong with these feelings? Because we can come together, and as a group, we're positive. Look what's happened to us. It's great. So enjoy the music, but I'll pass this to Sarah.
Congratulations to Linda, and I just want to add a big thanks from the Historical Society for her sending these funds over to our education fund and also to the Women's Club, because we've been putting together a series of comic books over the past couple of years, and we have a couple more coming out thanks to the Women's Club and the Lions Club, who have helped with this as well as a summer camp and then programs for the kids in the schools. So it's wonderful to be able to have some funds to buy fun things like stilts for kids to walk on and hoops for them to roll and new curriculum materials. So it's really great, and thank you. And I welcome you all to Norwich too, and I hope you'll drop by the Historical Society or go on the Feast or Farms tour next week. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks.
Okay, so traditionally for our Citizen of the Year, we give them a bench, which I think you've already gotten your bench. Dan told me it's out in the community. I think it's at the fire department.
Close.
Close?
It'll be coming out of storage by next weekend and go back over to the fire department.
Got it. So in addition to the bench, just this year, because you're everywhere in Norwich, we also got you a tree. So this tree is going to go at the base of Ballard Trail. I hear that you're instrumental in reimagining that and working on the Ballard project. So this tree is going to be your tree, a Princeton elm, and we can always find that shading people at the base of Ballard.
Okay, thank you.
So congratulations, Linda, and please go, everybody who's ever met Linda in some capacity, go sign that card over there, please. And the book. Don't forget the book. There's markers and hand sanitizer. So thank you all again for coming out. For the band, you guys are awesome. For Linda, can I get one more big round of applause, please?